training has taught her that true love begins with alignment, not attachment. When God breaks a woman, he is not shattering her value, he is unveiling her capacity. Because now she is no longer distracted. Her confidence no longer comes from being needed, it comes from being known by the one who made her, set her apart, and called her before she ever took her first breath. There comes a moment when God interrupts everything. He will dry up the well that once refreshed her. He will close the door that used to open with ease. He will silence the affirmation she once depended on, not because he is angry, but because he is jealous for her full attention.
Thank you, God, for another day.
God knows that if her identity is still rooted in titles, attachments, and applause, then she is not yet free. Can you still say yes when it hurts? Can you still trust him when the plan makes no sense? Can you still believe when the door closes? That's the woman God uses. The one who has wrestled in the dark and come out with her purpose in hand. The one who has bled in secret but stands in strength is the one who has been emptied of self so she can be filled with heaven. The storm doesn't reveal her fragility, it reveals her endurance. The rejection doesn't determine her value, it reveals her vision. What looked like a breakdown was actually a breakthrough in disguise. God will remove what you think you need to show you who you really are.
I love being loved. I love being light. Be nice today. Be nice. Be nice. Be kind. Go on about your day and don't let a motherfucker play with you. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a girl. They're gonna treat you like a canine. And woof woof. A motherfucking canine for the day will be. Where the treats at for a real bitch? What they looking like?
She must first walk through seasons where everything seems to be falling apart. It is not punishment, it is preparation. God allows it so that when she stands in her calling, she will not flinch under pressure, and she will not fold under criticism. He'll take away the emotional crutches. He'll disconnect the soul ties. He'll dry up the wells of dependency, because you cannot walk in divine purpose while your confidence is still attached to someone else's opinion.
Don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a woof woof. Where the treats at for a real bitch? That's the question. I love being loved. I love being light. Be nice today. Be nice. Nice. Be kind. Well. Where the treats at for a real bitch? You are a goddess. Girl.
The first thing he often does is remove the familiar. He disconnects her from the places, people, and comforts that once gave her identity. Allows the disappointment, the heartbreak, the isolation, not to punish her, but to peel back the layers and introduce her to who she really is. So he tests her in silence. He watches how she responds to delay. He observes her attitude when doors close. And if she remains faithful, worshipful, and obedient in the dark, then he knows he can trust her in the light, because she did not let the pain change her posture, and she did not let the fire consume her purity. She begins to realize that her value was never in the applause, the the relationship or the position. It was always in her identity. Because now she walks with the awareness of the power that was buried deep inside her all along. The enemy wants her to think she's being destroyed. But heaven is saying, I'm revealing you. Her tears are watering seeds she didn't even know were planted. Her silence is birthing clarity she didn't know she needed. And through it all, God is awakening the version of her that was chosen.
A goddess. You are a goddess. I'm just saying, keep that shit in the back of your head, okay?
Disconnected from false security. Because what God pours into a woman cannot coexist with what the world has poured into her. It is in brokenness that the woman stops measuring her worth by what she does and starts recognizing her worth by who she is. And that means God will allow life to press you, shake you, and stretch you, not to destroy you, but to detox you. Emotional detachment is not hardness, it is holiness. It is the sacred boundary where the woman learns to feel deeply, but not be led by what she feels. She can love without losing herself. She can serve without seeking validation. She can walk away from what no longer aligns without guilt or apology. That level of clarity can only come when God has taken her through a season of deep internal transformation.
Be love. Be light. Be real. Lord, show me the way today.
The testing strips away every counterfeit motive. It reveals whether she is still doing it for applause or if she is doing it for alignment. Whether she is pursuing purpose to be seen or because she was sent. When God begins to break a woman, it is not to expose her weakness, but to reveal her hidden strength. He breaks the fear off. He breaks the approval addiction. He breaks the comfort that keeps you passive. You cannot carry bitterness into your assignment. You cannot carry fear into your future. God uses brokenness to remove the outer shell of performance, perfectionism, and pretense. That breaking is a holy operation. It's the hand of the potter reshaping the clay. And here's the mystery. When God breaks you, he doesn't leave you in pieces. He rebuilds you stronger, wiser, purer, and more powerful than you were before, because he knows if he can trust you with pain, he can trust you with purpose. Brokenness becomes the mirror through which she finally sees the depth of what God placed inside her.
Question is, where the treats at for a real bitch? What they looking like?